There you go. For all you know, we will be recording this webinar. So we'll start in a few minutes. I'm just pulling out my slideshow. Can you see my screen now, all of you? All good? All good. Can you see my screen? All good, ladies and gentlemen. Nakita yung screen ko? So we start. So we can start. Yes. Yes. Alrighty. So magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. My name is Matt Eslava and I'll be your trainer this afternoon. And thank you so much for coming over. And as I said, let me just know kung taga saan ang ating mga audience again. For those who just came in, please do type kung taga saan po kayo. Majority are from Luzon, like Quezon City, Cavite, Manila. And of course, we have from Iloilo City here as well. People from Iloilo City. So anyone from Mindanao or taga-ibang bansa, meron ba rito? Or lahat ay Pilipino tayo? Pilipino lahat, so pwede mag-Tagalog, right? Okay. So thank you so much for coming over. Just want everybody to know that this webinar is just for an hour. So we have just started at 7:30, so we'll be ending this worst at 8:30. Okay, so if we can finish earlier, kung wala masyadong tanong, then perfect. Pero kung meron, then I'll be maybe entertain 2 to 3 questions. Then if other questions na hindi ko masagot or hindi natin masagot ngayon for this webinar, I would really suggest to contact your account managers, okay? Or whoever has invited you to come over in this webinar. So just for your information, gusto ko lang i-premise itong mabuti. In this Zoom, there is a Q&A chat box there. May chat box tayo, may Q&A chat box. So there are 2 chat boxes. And for the Q&A, if you have any questions in between, while I do my webinars, I might be entertaining some if related doon sa sinasabi ko, or kung may na-miss na yung topic, then maybe babalikan ko na lang kayo later on. Or mistake here, one of our account managers can assist me also in answering some of your live questions under Q&A. Perfect. Now, if I would also tell you upfront now na kung hindi ko po alam yung sagot ng tanong ninyo, then I'll say I don't know. Pero I'll make sure na babalikan ko kayo. Fair enough? All right, I think that's fair enough. So let me again introduce myself. For those who just came in, again, for the second time around, my name is Matt Eslava, and I'll be your speaker for tonight. I've been in this industry for more than 5 years, I would say, but more than 10 years or 9 years in the financial industry. So I love this industry because I saw the opportunity here on. There were times that it was really a struggle as well, like as I was a newbie, losses some money as well. But as time passes by, as we learn the ins and outs of trading, which is the very, very important thing to do as newbies, then you'll for sure love this industry as well, as I do love it. Now, just for your information lang din, I'm in my house right now. So if you suddenly my child shout my name, please bear with me. Okay, so nasa comfort ako ng homes ko. So for those who are traveling and just listening with this webinar, then I would say take care. Sa pag-travel sa mga nasa bahay lang din, it's good. So I do hope that you're 100% focused in the next few minutes na pag-uusapan natin the ins and outs of Forex trading. And of course, as I do introduce to you as well, the broker that we trust in this industry. Okay, but before that, I would like to mention the risk policy in this industry. And of course, I would say in the next few minutes, lahat ng pag-uusapan natin dito, I would want to ensure that is for educational purposes only. Okay. But for your information, ladies and gentlemen, once you start trading or once you have decided to trade for yourself or maybe invest and someone will trade for you or just copy a trade, then make sure that you understand the risk involved in trading. There are three things that you have to consider: your investment objectives, your risk tolerance, and your trading experience. All right. Now, when I speak of investment objectives, why are you investing in this opportunity? Kailangan may dahilan ka. So at least you will be more careful on your risk management as well, or maybe serious on your risk management. And second is your risk tolerance. Of course, it's very important that you understand if whether you're a risk taker or an aggressive trader or a conservative or a so-so trader in between, right? So you really have to know of yourself kung ano ka talaga, if you can afford to lose $100, $1,000, $100,000, or or whatnot. So you really have to consider how much money you can afford to lose in this kind of opportunity, because that's the kind of risk tolerance you also have. Okay, and of course, from then on, you can also make parameters on your risk management, which we'll be talking more on later on, and of course in our succeeding webinars. And lastly, your trading experience. Now, I would wish to know in my audience right now kung sino dito ang newbie. Meron ba? Can you please do type newbie in our chat box if you guys are newbies, so that alam ko lang yung average natin. And then if you are a tenured or maybe an experienced trader, when I say experienced, maybe nag-trade ka dati na hinto, then bumabalik ulit. Or maybe nag-trade ka in the past and then hanggang ngayon nagtitrade ka pa rin. So may I know, you can type experienced if you are experienced. So at least I get to know my audience as well, kung ano yung type of audience na meron tayo. So I would really appreciate if you can send a chat message if you're a newbie, type newbie, or experience if you're an experienced trader. But I'd like to make a premise as well that while you're typing, that this webinar every Wednesdays we'll be doing this at I think starting next week will be at 8 o'clock para lang 7:30 or 8 o'clock pa din, but just we will update your account managers on this. But I think 7:30 is just fine, as we have started 7:30. So we will be doing this on a regular basis where we will conduct basic Forex seminar or webinar, I would say, para sa ating mga clientele. So if you're a newbie and if you want to if you did not understand, if you don't understand yung aking sasabihin later on, maybe paulit-ulit umattend kayo hanggat sa ma-retain sa isipan ninyo, because repetition is the law of learning. Okay, so let me just check the chat box here. Newbie, 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 perfect. So for may tenured tayo, experience somehow, and that's just okay. Kasi gusto kong ma-experience dito sa webinars ko kasi I have point of references or sources of information. Kasi kung may mahirap na tanong hindi ko kaya sagutin, then maybe our tenured or experienced trader can help answer questions as well. Okay, dokie. Now, newbies, don't worry for newbies who just those who have answered newbies or newbies who are in this webinar, because the module or the presentation is designed for you. Okay, so much with the risk policy. Let's jump into our agenda, I would say. The agenda for our let me just fix my mouse because it's like making a noise on my end. So the agenda for this webinar. So you will be learning about the role of Forex broker like IronFX, kung ano ba yung role niya sa trading, and of course, Forex trading in the Philippines. And we will be discussing, the gist of our discussion is actually the basic concepts of CFD trading, or contract for difference trading, specifically on Forex. Because when we speak of contract for difference, madaming type or umbrella underneath the CFD markets. Okay? And platform navigation, hindi natin magagawa yan ngayon, but nilagay ko pa rin dito because I want you to know that there is a second day continuation ng ating webinar. So this is just an hour. I will not take much of your time. Pero tomorrow, we will be doing another set of webinar, continuation ng ating agenda, which is the platform navigation and risk management, which will be held by one of our account managers, Miss Tech. okay, who is assisting me right now. So she'll be doing the platform navigation tomorrow. Again, I would invite everyone who is here to continue learning and get to know the ins and outs of the platform we use, the MT4, and some risk management, basic risk management in trading, which you will be learning from Miss Tech, one of our account managers. Okay? So ano nga ba yung role ng broker sa ating trading? I would want you to know that the broker is basically a broker. It mediates you, the traders, and the liquidity providers. Because we're trading prices dito. Di ba? May mga presyo tayong mga tinitingnan. Pababa ba yung presyo? Pataas ba yung presyo? So the broker mediates the traders and the liquidity providers who are feeding the prices. So there are many brokers right now. Di ba? Daming mga thousands or even hundreds of thousands of brokers are actually competing from one another. So I'll be giving you some points about IronFX later on. Why we chose IronFX. Like in my case, I've been to IronFX is my fourth broker, I would say. And I've really been, venturing and looking at brokers na halos lahat naman sila pare-parehas lang. Alam niyo kung anong pinagkaiba? Yung mga tao behind the broker. And I would say you're just privileged enough to have us and your account managers, your partners, and of course, me here who will be assisting you as well locally in terms of your concerns. Kasi yung offers nila, yung products nila, iisa lang din naman eh. Halos magkakaparehas lang. But what makes a broker differentiates to the other are the people behind it. If may care ba sila or if they can really reach out to their clienteles or answer questions from their clienteles as well. IronFX, I would say, isn't the perfect broker because there's no perfect broker. But I would say right now, I am vouching for this broker that it can give you the best services needed para magkaroon kayo ng magandang trading environment and get to experience the best trading experience, I would say, in this market. So basically, the broker, dati kasi, I would want you to know na dati, kailangan mo ng malaking capital for you to enter the market. Pero right now, because of IronFX, for example, who can give you up to 1,000 leverage, which we'll be discussing leverage later on, which it gives you the purchasing power to enter the market. Kasi halimbawa dati, malaking capital daw, pang mayaman lang tong CFD trading. Yes, dati. Kasi ang minimum deposit dati is $10,000. If you don't have $10,000, $500,000 pesos, you cannot participate in the market because the prices from the liquidity providers are too expensive. The leverage is 1:1. So kung $10,000 yung pinasok mong kapital, yung $10,000 ang gagamitin mong eksakto 1:1 leverage ang pang-trade mo sa market. So kung ang presyo per share na itinetrade mo sa merkado before is $1,000 per share, then you can buy 10 shares because you have $10,000, right? But right now, because of the concept of leverage, then you get to experience a better outlook in the market because IronFX, for example, is giving you as high as 1:1 leverage so that you can have more experience of buying and selling products in the market. So your trading ally is IronFX. I'd like to introduce to you IronFX. If I could escape for a while and oops, here, stop muna ako ng share. Or no. Let me introduce to you IronFX. Have you gone through the website yet of IronFX? If not, then you can visit our website. You get to learn more about IronFX in our website. And right now we have an ongoing promotion. I think until January 30th, where you can actually earn cash prizes and of course a car which convertible to cash. Pwede rin naman yun once you qualify, subject to terms and conditions. And of course, with IronFX here, we've been in this industry for 10 years, more than 12 years, I would say. And you get to, click IronFX here and then why us? We have been awarded multiple times for more than, I think we have received more than 40 plus awards back from the time we have started up until now. And IronFX in Southeast Asia used to be very, very strong. Ito lang gusto ko lang din sabihin with all transparency, no? Napakalakas niya back in 2013 to 15. dito sa Southeast Asia until 2015 nag-pull out siya because he had issues with those traders who had abused their bonuses. And of course, and among others. So he had issues in the past, I would say. However, ito yung maganda rito why I still chose IronFX amongst other brokers. Because IronFX did not rebrand. Kasi alam niyo po ba sa isang negosyo, naniniwala ako na may problema naman in between. Magkaka-challenge, struggle ka in between. Pero papaano mo lalagpasan yung mga pagsubok ng isang negosyo mo that makes you become a better and improved and more trustworthy na negosyo, right? So with IronFX, he was able to go through and pass through all these challenges that he had, not just in Southeast Asia, but in other regions as well, where it used to have licenses. Kung meron siyang license, kasi daming license in IronFX in the past, I believe 10. Now he learned his lesson. He trickled down his licenses to from 10 to 4, which yun lang naman yung kailangan niya to actually operate the company. So with that struggle, hindi siya nag-rebrand. This same CEO, this same top management, of course, nag-iba yung mga managers na niya, yung mga head niya na, etc. But the same people behind IronFX who have actually overcame this struggle, yung challenges na meron sila in the past. And ang ugali ng ibang broker that I don't trust is actually kapag nagka-challenge sila or they get bad reviews online, either they would pay the broker, the online review center because nababayaran yun, or they would change their brand. Nagre-rebrand sila, pero same sila pa din. But with IronFX, it did not rebrand. Else, ang ginawa niya IronFX, it actually created more brands. And the license that he has with FCA, for example, with Bermuda and FSCA, among others, with SciSec, allowed IronFX under the name Notesco Group na madami pang brands na pwede niyang i-operate. Henceforth, with one brand, mother brand, IronFX, it created 20 more brands and other brands was actually sold na rin. So binili na ng iba. So kilala rin niya yung mga bosses and the like. So that's how strong IronFX is. And just 2 years ago, IronFX came to Southeast Asia again and created its strong presence in Asia. So right now in the Philippines, we just started last year again, reaching out to its previous clienteles, to its present clienteles and the like, and servicing them and making sure that they have a very good experience with IronFX. So with you right now who are here scouting to partner with IronFX, we're very privileged to have you, and let's grow IronFX together. And that's what I can assure you, that as long as we're here, we'll be very happy to assist you and help you with your questions with IronFX. So for now, because of time constraint, I would just ask you to actually go through our website, learn more about IronFX and the like. This is just the story that I would want you to learn more about IronFX. Okay, so I think that's fair enough with all transparency and the like. So let me go back to my presentation again. So let's talk about trading Forex in the Philippines. Kasi ito yung mga questions and concerns na meron tayo usually as investors or as traders. For those experienced traders dito, we don't really care that much now because we're just looking forward to actually what do you call this? To actually get the best experience with the brokers, because we already know that this is an offshore opportunity, right? So for Richie who's asking, because nag-pop up lang yung question, if there's a bonus, yes, we do have bonuses, 100% bonus, we do have shared bonus, and of course, we do have 40 and a 20%. So Mr. can help me explain more about this. Now, going back again to Forex in the Philippines. So illegal ba to or legal ang Forex trading in the Philippines? What do you think? Wild guess. Can you wild guess? Do your wild guess. Do type in kung ano yung sa tingin ninyong legal o illegal ba ang Forex in the Philippines. Well, this is the catch. In the Philippines, we don't have regulating body yet that actually oversees brokers like IronFX, for example. Pero good thing about with IronFX, with us, I would say, and with IronFX in general, us here in the Philippines, working with IronFX, we respect the opinions of the Securities Exchange Commissions. Because dun naman talaga nag-uumpisa lahat. I mean, for now, it is the acting regulating body for brokers like IronFX in the Philippines. We don't have laws yet. Wala pang mga batas that says we are illegal or legal. This is an offshore opportunity because in terms of taxation, in terms of the legalities and the like, wala tayong approved or fixed law pa about regulating brokerages in the Philippines. But what I can share with you right now is that because it's an offshore opportunity, we would want to align ourselves, IronFX, to Securities Exchange Commission. O baka may mga taga-SEC rito, or taga-NBI. I would want you to know that we wanted to be aligned and we wanted to reach out if there's anything that we could be of help with the government in terms of like making this legal in the Philippines. Like IronFX would always want to say that if you start investing with this kind of opportunity or in this industry per se, it's always good to think, examine, and study the opportunity. Okay? Sabi ni SEC yun, think and examine and study the opportunity, which we are aligned and we want to catch the vision of SEC as well. The reason why sa unang-una pa lang na discussion natin, I already disclosed to you the risk policy involved in trading. That these are all pure education purposes, because to educate people is not illegal. It's actually illegal. It's what the SEC would want to happen in the Philippines. More education for the Philippines, because you're not gonna hear me here telling you that there's guarantees or whatnot in this industry, because there's risk. What we're doing is actually managing the risk. Okay? So sana maintindihan po natin yun. So again, if you are trading in the Philippines, this is an offshore opportunity. If you ask me if this is tax-free, I would say it's non-taxable. But I encourage you to pay your tax under additional income. Okay? So consult an expert, a CPA if you wish, how you can disclose your income or pay your tax in trading. Are we clear? I think I'm making myself clear here. So much with CFD in the Philippines, and I would want to emphasize a little more about, which is still connected to the brokerage, yung sinasabi ko kaninang leverage. Because some of you might not understand, ano ba yung leverage, Matt? Because you're a newbie, right? As I said before, malaking capital lang kailangan. 1:1 ang tawag doon. Kung ano yung capital mo, yun ang ginagamit mo to trade. Pero because of leverage, the broker now, like IronFX, can give you a leverage which increases your purchasing power. Henceforth, example, meron tayong may 100 na kapital ka lang. Yun lang yung kaya mo eh. $100 na kapital. If you chose 1:100 na leverage, i-highlight ko nga ito para sa laser, para least makita natin. Yan. If you chose 1:100 na leverage, you just have to multiply $100 to 100 na leverage. So yung capital mo times yung leverage mo, that is your leverage, which is at least borrowed funds. The broker provides the borrowed funds so that you can have your increased purchasing power in the market. It is as if you have $10,000 in this example. Okay, 100 capital, 1:100 leverage. It is as if you have $10,000 in the market where you can participate more by buying or selling assets and products or whatnot, whatever you're trading now in the market, whether that's Forex, metals, oil indices, CFD shares, cryptocurrencies, and the like, all under the umbrella of contract for difference markets. Are we clear? So that's basically leverage. To give you more illustration on leverage is like a credit limit sa credit card. Some of you here have credit cards maybe. Like say for example, ako na lang, or si Juan de la Cruz. Juan de la Cruz, ang pera lang niya sa bangko ay 50,000 pesos. Pero may credit limit siya na 100,000 pesos. So does that make sense? Parang it is as if meron siyang 100,000 pesos na pwede niyang ikaskas, pwede niyang gamitin sa market, or pwede niyang gamitin leverage para gumawa ng business or kung ano man ang gusto niyang gawin sa credit limit niya. Pero yung capital or liquid lang naman niya is 50,000 pesos. Diba? Some people I know, for example, a close friend of mine, ang liquid lang niya sa bank niya is 100,000 pesos. Pero ang credit limit niya is 1 million pesos sa kanyang credit card. So that he can actually leverage on his credit limit. So that's the same principle applies to leverage in trading as well. So I hope I'm making sense here. Am I? So can you give me a thumbs up if you are understanding it. If not, then we can have a one-on-one session for this if you wish to. But at least naipaliwanag kong mabuti na ang leverage, it gives you the purchasing power, increased purchasing power to participate in the market. It is as simple as that. Okay? Kaya ngayon, ang mga brokerage, dati sabi ko $10,000 ang capital minimum. Ngayon for as low as $10, oh my goodness, $10 with IronFX for as low as $10. You can actually participate in the market and you just have to choose your leverage. In this example, it's just 100. How much more if you maximize yung leverage na IronFX, which is 1,000 leverage. So that's even bigger, huge, right? So you can participate in the market. But then again, I would want to make sure, I would want to put a caveat, I would say, na sa leverage, yes, merong advantage because it gives you purchasing power, more increased purchasing power. Meron ding disadvantage, especially if you're too risky and if you're if you're exposing so much risk in your trade. Kasi kapag na-overexpose ka na, kasi yung leverage mo has something to do with your volume kapag nag-trade ka na. Kapag madami ka nang na-expose, hindi mo namamalayan na nagamit mo na lahat yung leverage mo, and if the trade is not doing very well, you could lose more than your capital. Kaya dun pumapasok yung risk policy na you can actually lose more than you have invested. That's the concept. Kaya yung iba, ang gusto ko lang emphasize to, yung iba, sinasabi nila ng Forex, malaking kitaan, yes. You can actually double, triple, quadruple your money, yes, because of leverage. You can participate more. Small investment, malaking leverage mo, malaking capital, lumalaki yung purchasing power, malaking opportunity for you if you're doing very well. But on the other side, yung negative side niya, hindi natin na ipapaliwanag mabuti. That if you're not doing very well, you could lose more than you have invested because of leverage. So that's the disadvantage naman ng leverage. So anong ginagawa natin dito? It's all about risk management. Okay? So kung gusto mong tumagal sa industriya, gusto mong ma-maximize yung opportunity in the industry, you really have to learn risk management. And of course, the basic concepts. Yun lang yun, yung matutunan ninyo ngayon and moving forward. So let me now share with you yung konsepto ng trading. Sa trading po, dalawang parties involved. Merong mga sellers, merong mga buyers. So in actual trading ng goods, for example, binebenta mo ang cellphone mo, ikaw ay seller, merong buyer ng cellphone mo, you are trading, di ba? Sa mga physical goods and the like. In this case, we're doing it online. Okay? Dalawa lang yung ating posisyon na pwedeng isipin. Whether you're buying or you are selling. Or sa technical term, ay bid or ask. Okay? So, pero technically, that's just simple as buy or sell. Merong iba dyan, long or short. Diba yung technical term, are you in a long position or short position? So, that's basically the concepts in trading, no? And in trading here online, we do it under the umbrella of what we call the contract for difference. Now, if you are familiar or have you heard about contract for difference yet? If not, this is maybe your first time, that's okay because this is designed for newbies. Kasi palagi tayong Forex. But don't you know that Forex is under the umbrella of contract for difference? Because CFD or contract for difference is under the derivatives market. So when people ask you, what are you doing? You don't say Forex trading. You can say, tapos ang trade mo commodities pala, tapos sinasabi mo Forex trading, di ba? It's I would say contradicting. You can just simply say, I'm in the derivatives market. So di ba, medyo mas social, medyo mas improved knowledge and information. Sa anong derivatives market, people will be curious. Well, in the derivatives market, under contract for difference, I'm trading the following: Forex or currency pairs, commodities like gold, silver, crude oil, and the like. And of course, we do have what we call the CFD shares. You're trading Tesla, Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, Zoom, Adidas, and the like. Diba? And also commodities and futures or indices or index like NASDAQ. So these are all under the umbrella for contract for difference. Now, I would want to emphasize one important point or feature ng CFD trading. This is you don't actually own the underlying assets when you trade. When I was speaking about physical trading earlier, di ba, I was talking about you trading like cell phone and your buy and sell. Physical yun, di ba? Hawak-hawak mo. You are actually owner of that cell phone. But here in CFD trading, when you're saying, I am buying gold against dollar, you don't actually need to have the physical gold with you, but you're trading gold, right? Or you bought Tesla, for example, Tesla shares. You're not a shareholder of Tesla. So you don't actually own the underlying assets. Kaya pag nagpatawag ng meeting si Elon Musk sa mga Tesla shareholders, hindi ka invited. Kasi nga, we're just basically mirroring prices of Tesla here in our platform. So the same prices that the New York Stock Exchange is giving to our platform. So kapag umaakyat din yung presyo doon, umaakyat din yung presyo rito, bumabagsak din. So basically, we're just mirroring it, but we don't actually own the underlying assets. Are we clear? Okay, the good thing about online trading versus that of the physical trading or even trading in stocks, for example, say stocks, you keep on buying lang eh. Whether the market is crashing, the advice sa inyo ng mga financial advisors nyo is keep on buying. Diba? When the market price drops, buy. Every time it drops, buy. So that's the concept in stock trading. Yung shareholder ka, yung share owner ka, no? ng company. That's in stock. So you have to go to New York Stock Exchange pa to actually open an account and create and then become a shareholder, right? When you're like buying shares. Here, you don't need to. And another thing in Forex, for example, you don't need to own euro or physical peso or physical dollar with you. Hindi wala ka ng overhead, wala ka ng renta, etc. Napakamahal pa ng license para kumuha ng lisensya sa BSP. Pero dito, you can actually have your Forex. Pero online, you're doing it online. You're just buying and selling prices, diba? If it's going up or if it's going down. So all of these features and technicalities are under derivatives market called contract for difference. Am I making sense? Please do type yes if I'm making sense. If you have questions, please do ask questions. Okay? So now, how then do we, with all these products and services under CFD market, because of time constraint, I would want to focus on the concept of Forex trading because it's the one that familiar sa lahat. At yun ang palagi natin ginagamit. Okay? So when we speak of Forex trading, we refer to cryptocurrency exchange trading. Like the foreign currency exchange. Kaya siya tinawag na Forex, right? The good thing about Forex trading is that it's 24 hours, 5 days a week that you can trade. Okay? Unlike kapag you're trading Tesla, CFD shares ng Tesla or indices like Nasdaq, you need to wait na open ang New York time. Ang New York time bago ka mag-trade. So kailangan mo mag-antay ng time nila. At kapag yung CFD shares mo naman ay nasa Tokyo, kailangan mo mag-antay ng Tokyo time. Pero with Forex, it's actually 24/5. Same thing with commodities. It's 24/5. For our cryptocurrencies as well, it's the same. But there are times cryptocurrencies usually open siya ng weekends. All right. And the good thing with our cryptocurrencies as well is not just pegged against US dollar. It's also pegged against euro and all other major currencies. So, and with Forex, it's the biggest market, I would say, because they say that $7 trillion, no? In and out in the market regularly or daily. Pero sa Forex trading talaga natin dito sa online is actually averaging 600 billion to 800 billion dollars every day. It's still better than the New York Stock Exchange market, which is just averaging, I believe it's 25 or 30 billion or 100 billion lang on a regular basis, daily basis. Pero with Forex, is actually more than 600 to 800 billion dollars. So what's the point here? $600 billion being traded daily online. Sumundot ka lang doon. Sumundot yung term ko. Forgive me. If you can think of a different term. Pumitas or mag-liquidate ka lang doon ng $10 a day, that's already for extra income, right? It's your extra income. $10 a day, 20 trading days. How much is that? It's $100, $200. That's 10,000 pesos. And you can now pay your electricity, your internet bills and the like. So for extra income na talagang literal. Some of the traders I know who are very serious are averaging $500 to $1,000 every day. Yun yung mga kakilala ko lang, pero may mga malalaki pa. Like the biggest account that I've seen, this is a connection, not a friend, but it's a friend of it's a mutual friend, trading $20 million. Pero hindi niya account. I mean, pinapatrade lang sa kanya, but he gets to have a share. And, ang average dun daily is like, ang target niya daily is nasa 5 to 10,000, I believe, $10,000 daily. So depende rin sa account mo, depende rin sa equity ng account mo. So my point is this, it's one of the biggest market and it's a very good opportunity to actually be part of this opportunity. Again, for extra income yung mindset, money in the pocket, not in the market. Pag kumita ka ng maliit, some people are not rejoicing kasi Philippine peso kasi tayo. Kasi pag nakakumita ka ng $3 or $5, feeling mo ang liit-liit. Pero i-convert mo, magkano na yun? 500, isang araw na yun ng ibang empleyado, right? In less than an hour or so, nag-trade ka. O minsan, nag-scalp ka lang. Scalping, ang tawag sa scalping, in and out ka lang sa market. Maybe you're just trading within 5 minutes or less. In and out ka sa market. And then, mag-liquidate ka lang ng $3, $4, $5. Every time mag-scalp ka, 2 to 3 times a day. And small amounts, put them together, it will become big. That's the concept that I would want you to consider, as you start trading with us. Okay? So that's Forex market. How then do we, or who are the major players in the industry? There are many. So hindi lang tayo. Ang tawag sa atin ay retail traders. Pero, ang madami ding nagtitrade, like even the governments, even institutional investors, global businesses, and central banks. So you might be wondering who else are trading, not just you, there are big players as well. But the good thing is that you can actually trade in the market, in the same market where the big players are into. Sila mga milyon ang pinag-uusapan. Pero ikaw, maybe few hundreds or a few thousands of dollars, pero you are conservatively earning, converting it in peso, maybe 3,000 to 5,000 peso on a regular basis, and then maybe an add-on income really for you. So that's the concept that I really want you to think about. Don't wish to actually double your money immediately and the like. Ito lang yung conceptong gusto kong pag-isipan ninyo, no? Kasi I came from insurance industry. I used to be a financial advisor, and I used to have a license with SEC as well, with mutual funds. And I learned from financial planning is that you get to anticipate yearly interest rates, right? I mean, interest rates for your deposits, for your investments. And on the average, equity, for example, is averaging 18 to 21% per annum. So my point is that if you can participate in this opportunity where your goal is on a yearly basis, hindi ka marunong mag-trade pero nakaka-copy trading ka sa isang maayos na mag-trade, like we have copy traders in IronFX who are very, very good, I would say. Some of them are averaging 36 to 40% per annum. Some are averaging even 50 to 60% per annum. Annum to, so i-divide na lang per month kung mag-ilan yun. Maybe on the average, 5 to 10% per month. Conservatively, trading with risk management, you just have to copy and put it there. And I think it's a good investment opportunity, right? Make due diligence. So yun lang gusto kong din sabihin sa inyo. Make due diligence. Tignan nyo yung past performance or tignan nyo kung trustworthy, nag-recommend, etc. So you can, and again, invest something that you can afford to lose, right? So that's the opportunity that I would wish you to really come up with. Kung ayaw yung mag-capital, maybe trade your own money. That's also okay. The good thing with here is that you don't have to give us your money and we will trade. No, there's no such thing. You can actually do it yourself under your own name, under your own account. Ikaw mag-deposit, ikaw mag-withdraw by yourself. So that's the opportunity here. Now, I wish in the future I get to see you as a retail trader with IronFX as well. Now, how are these currencies are traded? So there's a two-way profit potential here by simply buying or selling. So, as I said earlier, dalawa lang naman yung role mo, buyer ka or seller ka for today or for this trade. So two-way profit potential. When you buy and prices go up, income. When you sell, prices go down, income. So two-way profit potential. Kaya dalawa lang din yung decisions mo, whether you will buy or you will sell. Okay? So dalawa lang yung position na pwede mong gawin. or dagdagan mo na ng no positions at all, right? I mean, no position at all. If you can rest within the day, so be it. So you have to have that attitude as well. So later on, we'll talk more about the psychology of trading as well. So that's a two-way profit potential. To graphically illustrate this, when we speak of buy, that's a long position. Long position buy yon. You bought this price go up, whatever's the difference, profit, that's yours if you liquidated it. Now, if price you bought at this price went down, that's loss. So that's the risk involved. Now, this is where the risk involved. No? Nag-buy ka, bumabagsak yung presyo, whatever is the difference, that's your losses as well. So, mahirap talaga mag-guarantee dito sa ganitong industriya. Bakit? Because the loss is still there. Hindi nawawala yung opportunity to lose. Pero yung diskarte mo, yung risk management mo, yung firmness ng decision making mo as you put your position is what really matters in this industry. Okay? So, again, this is for the buying or long position to graphically illustrate how it works. Profit ka, nakabay ka, umakyat ang presyo, whatever's the difference, your profit. Vis-a-vis losses kapag bumagsak naman. On the other hand, when you sell naman, or we say it's short, when you're in a short position, nag-sell ka, umakyat yung presyo. In this case, umakyat, whatever is the difference from the price you sold is your loss. Okay, losses mo yon. Okay, either floating loss, ang tawag doon, floating loss, hindi mo pa nililiquidate. Naka-negative lang floating loss. Kapag niliquidate mo na, yun na actual loss mo, right? Now, on the vis-a-vis naman, like nag-sell ka, this price, tas bumagsak yung presyo, whatever is the difference from the time you sold is your profit. So, the mindset, if you want if you're in a buying position, your projection or analysis is the price will go up. When you are in a selling position, your analysis or your projection is that the price will go down. So it is as simple as that. Don't make things complicated. The same principle applies to commodities like gold, silver, crude oil, and the like. Same principle applies with cryptocurrencies and Forex, among others. Okay? So this is basically how to illustrate or to show you lang the illustration whether to buy or to sell. Nakuha nyo for newbies? All good? Can I see thumbs up if you're learning so far? Okay. So very, very basic, right? Now, when you trade naman the currency pairs, I want you to understand that there are in Forex, currency pairs nga. So may magka-pair na currency yan. So in this case, Euro-USD. The Euro is paired against US dollar. Yung Euro in this case is ang tawag sa kanya ay base currency. Yung USD in this case, ang tawag sa kanya ay quote currency. So merong presyo na nakalagay. Dalawa usually yung presyo niyan. Okay? Pero in this case, let's just assume this is the price for the buying. Kasi iba yung buying price sa selling price. Mamaya pag-uusapan natin yon, yung tinatawag na spread, difference nung buy at saka sell price. Kasi magkaiba yun eh. So let's say for example, in this case, 1 euro is equivalent to $1.35361. Okay? So that's how you interpret it. May base currency yung nasa left nyo looking at the currency pair at yung nasa left nyo na currency, ang tawag doon ay quote currency. Okay? So, when you buy a currency, in this case, you simultaneously sell another currency. So if you're buying euro against US dollar, you're selling US dollar against euro. So it is how it works basically. Pero don't make things complicated. Ang gusto ko lang sabihin talaga dito sa inyo is that sa Forex, may dalawang currency pair involved yan. So if you're trading euro against US dollar, then you're looking at a certain price. And then you're may projection ka on a daily basis. Saan kaya pupunta yung presyo? For example, in this case, 1.35361, ang projection mo for today because you're studying news, may technical analysis ka which we will talk later on. Nakikita mo na ang projection nito ay magiging 1.3585 or 3601. So anong nangyari kung yung projection mo? So ibig sabihin, ang projection mo umaakyat yung presyo or aakyat yung presyo. So ano yung gagawin mong posisyon? So buy or sell? So what do you think is the position here? Simply buy because the projection is going up. It's as simple as that. Okay? So that's for the currency pairs. And there are many types of currency pairs. We have the major pairs, the cross-currency pairs or the cross pairs, and we also have the exotic pairs. Now, for the exotic pairs, it's good to know that there are exotic pairs. So come on later that maybe you will be more interested in exotic pairs. But it's good to know for now. So you don't have to mind it. For cross pairs, for newbies, there are newbies that who are interested in cross pairs as well. If you notice cross pairs, walang US dollar na nakalagay dito. Right? So that means cross pair yon. Kapag hindi naka-US dollar na pair, ang tawag doon ay cross or minor pairs. Pero yung naka-pair ay mga malalaking bansa, right? For example, Euro, JPY, GBP, CAD, and AUD, NZD. For major pairs naman, on the other hand, ito yung commonly traded sa Forex kasi it's called major pairs because it's commonly traded. Hence, all of these major pairs are traded against US dollar. So may US dollar silang traded against US dollar, right? For example, Euro against US dollar, GBP is Great Britain pound, JPY is Japan yen, CHF here is Swiss franc, CAD is Canadian dollar, AUD is Australian dollar, and NZD is New Zealand dollar. So these are called the major pairs, all against US. FYI, hindi yan, nung newbie ako, akala ko nagpapalit yan. For example, ngayong araw, Euro USD yan. Bukas USD Euro naman. Hindi pala ganun. When I was a newbie, that's my interpretation. Pero for your information, no, it doesn't work that way. Kung ano nakikita mong nasa left, nasa base yan, siya na yan for life. Yung nasa quote, siya na yan for life. Ang history daw niyan ay yung nasa base currency, whichever is nasa base currency, ito yung nasa left, sila ang stronger economy during the time of pairing sa quote currency. So yung quote pair, yung quote currency rito yung nasa right, sila yung weaker economy during the time of pairing. So during the time of pairing lang naman. So it doesn't mean that they're still weak up to now. Okay? So fundamental analysis, which this is one of strategies that we can teach eventually, sa fundamental analysis, you're going to see good or bad economy. And you get to decide whether it's a good or bad economy by selling or buying the currency pair. So we will talk more, right? Not right now, but sinasabi ko lang sa inyo na meron pa tayong pwedeng pag-usapan in the future, speaking of fundamental analysis trading. Okay? But for now, it's good to know that we have types of currency pairs. For newbies who are in the house, major currency pairs are commonly traded. Ang advice ko lang sa inyo ay huwag kayong matempt na i-trade nyo lahat. When you start trading, just maybe one or two. Mag-focus lang kayo sa isa. Maging magaling kayo sa isa o dalawa. And then, kumikita ka na doon, huwag ka na maghanap ng iba, di ba? Kumikita ka na doon mag-focus ka na lang. Galingan mo sa bagay na yon. And for sure, I promise you, you'll be a very, very good trader eventually. Right? So that's my just a simple advice. Kasi when I was newbie as well in trading, I was tempted to actually trade everything. Kapag may maganda dito sa cross pair, trade ko na naman. Maganda sa major, trade ko na naman. It's not helping. So it just loses your money from so doing. Okay? So I was talking about the two bases of trading earlier. I mean, I already mentioned about these two bases of trading, one of which is the fundamental analysis. So I was talking about the good and bad economy earlier. And you can make decision whether to buy or to sell using fundamental analysis. Now, when we speak of fundamental analysis, there are factors that you can consider. Like for example, natural disasters. Pero yung natural disasters, piliin mo din kung saan. Kung dito binaha or sa lugar mo binaha, for example, binagyo dito sa Philippines and you're trading euro against US dollar, wag mo nang pakialaman. It doesn't, wag mo nang intindihin yung sense na yon na may apekto yung pagkabaha sa Pilipinas dun sa euro USD because it doesn't affect the market. Pero natural disasters, for example, binaha o hindi makapasok sa opisina yung mga nasa Wall Street, sa New York, nasa Wall Street, would that affect under fundamental analysis, natural disaster sa US dollar? Yes. Because that area, for example, is huge an impactful place where people go there and trade and work, and then there's big economy they're in, which can affect the US dollar. Another that's a natural disaster kasi baha. Pero yung disaster na man-made disaster, like for example the Twin Tower in September 11, when the two tower hit in New York, what happened in the US dollar? Don't you know that US dollar back then, before the 9/11 happened, ang lakas ng economy ng US dollar during that day, or even during that week of trading against US dollar. And when that happened, the Twin Tower collapsed because of the suicidal attempt ng mga terrorists. I had a friend back then who was trading in Forex as well, gold. He was trading gold. His client lose 34 million pesos at that time, in an instant, in less than an hour, because of what just happened. And madaming nawalan ng pera, naubusan ng pera, pero madami ding yumaman. And I would say siguro baka nagte-trade yung mga terorista, naka-position sila. So that those happening is under the principle of fundamental analysis. Am I making sense? I'm not saying this para gumawa kayo ng kaguluhan sa US, but I'm just saying that there is, what is happening in the global economy, especially in big markets, can affect the derivatives market. Okay, can affect our trade. So another thing, international trade, the economic output and growth. What else? The inflation, non-farm payroll, for example, unemployment claims, among others. These are some of the many reasons on making analysis under what we call fundamental principle. Okay? So that's just one basis. Kung magbabay ako, magsisell ako ngayon, basa ka ng news or manood ka ng news. Dati hindi ka mahilig manood ng news sa Bloomberg, CNBC and the like. Ngayon, when you start trading, magiging fan ka na ng mga numerong lumalabas doon, yung mga nag-red at saka ng mga nag-green. Kasi naintindihan mo na what's happening in the global economy. And that is all under the umbrella of fundamental analysis. All right? Another thing is this. There are traders not so fan of fundamental, we have what we call the technical analysis traders, or the technical analysts. This type of traders are the ones that are focused on their indicators in the platform, which tomorrow Miss Tech here can help assist you understanding some of the indicators. Not all, kasi daming indicators. Maybe one or two indicators that she frequently uses, and you can copy it as well. I mean, you can do the same. My mentor in trading used to be, up until now, siya ay technical analyst sa gold. Meron siyang mga indicators na ginagamit, and nakafocus lang din siya doon sa indicator niyang yon. And he claims that numbers do not lie. And technical traders, I think, would always have this principle that numbers do not lie. They believe in the power of breakouts in the market, or breakthroughs, support and resistance, trading in action, or price action trading, I would say, sideways market trading, and among others. So there are many technical analysis that you can use in analyzing whether the market will go up or down. So again, when you make decisions, you can use technical analysis as well, or fundamental analysis. The question now is, Matt, which is better, fundamental or technical? I say you can combine both, technical and fundamental. So it will be up to you in whichever you wish to do. Pwede namang parehas because in my opinion, fundamental analysis will tell you where the market price would go. Technical analysis can help you when to enter the market and when to exit the market. So entry, exit. So at least technical analysis can guide you through. Pero yung overall, whether bullish or bearish yung market, kaya nakita nyo earlier, bullish kasi pataas, bearish pababa. Kung bullish yung market or bearish, the fundamental analysis can teach you about these things. Okay? Now, I will leave this up to you. We can have a different session on fundamental and technical analysis. So this is not the perfect avenue to actually go through it in detail. Now, in trading as well, Forex, or generally CFDs, there is what we call, as I mentioned earlier, there's what we call spread. So to graphically illustrate lang din para maintindihan ninyo, meron kasing bid or ask or buy or sell price, parehas lang yan. May buy at saka sell price na nakikita tayo. Kahit kayo, pag pumunta kayo sa bangko, nagpapalit kayo ng dollars, peso to dollar, may makita kayong buying price, selling price. Dati hindi ko maintindihan yun, no? Nung high school ako somehow. Nung high school ako, mga first year high school ako, pag pupunta ako sa bangko, inuutosan ako ng nanay ko, nakikita ko na yun yung buy at saka sell. Sabi ko na kayong buy at sell, ba't hindi sila parehas? No, ng presyo. May buy, sell, US dollar, buy, sell. Yung difference ng presyong yon is what we call spread. Doon kumikita si bangko. Di ba? Yung US dollar buy sell, yung difference ng presyong yon, doon kumikita si bangko and it is called spread. The same principle applies in forex trading. So yung buy at saka sell price sa forex trading, which makikita nyo in this case, this is an illustration, yung red saka blue, yung difference niyan, doon kumikita si broker. So every time nag-execute ka ng trade, meron kita si broker. Kaya yung education ni IronFX ay sobrang aggressive. IronFX would wish to educate you as much as we can, no? Locally, and even meron kaming IronFX merong academy na ginawa ni launch last year lang, and it's a very very good video and graphics. I think mga 5-minute clips, mga ganun lang yung pinapakinggan mo at pwede mong matutunan sa academy, can really help you understand the concepts of fundamental and technical and even platform navigations and even brokerage as a whole. You get to learn the basic concepts of trading in general. And I wish you can enroll the academy, register with IronFX, and on your dashboard, there is like the academy therein. Passes kayo sa mga account managers namin, and we'll be very happy to assist you if you wish to learn more about the ins and outs of trading. So in this case, gusto ko lang malaman ninyo na yes, doon kumikita si IronFX, at bakit may academy, bakit merong mga webinar, bakit may mga support na ganito, na education is very important with IronFX, because kapag si trader ay educated, alam yung ginagawa, may risk management, long-term na nagtitrade kay IronFX. So kung long-term na nagtitrade kay IronFX, more volume. Diba? So trade ng trade, may spread, may spread, may spread, kumikita si broker. So kung habang kumikita si broker, di may pampasweldo sila sa amin, di ba? As employees. So winner ka, winner kami kasi tinutulungan namin kayo, may sweldo kami, may company pa rin kami. Winner sa IronFX kasi may kumikita rin siya. Diba? Dami niyang clients sa buong mundo, 1.5 million active traders, more or less. And madaming, madaming spread kinikita, winner kami, winner si IronFX, and most importantly, winner ka din kasi educated ka. Ibig sabihin, you are learning risk management, you're earning, and you are long-term trading with IronFX. Kaysa naman yung nag-trade ka tapos nasunugan ka. Kaya nga ang goal namin, yung mga account managers namin dito kami, and of course with the help of our direct reports as well, we are looking for the best traders. Kasi meron kaming copy trading system, and eventually we will be launching our social trading in maybe this quarter, no? Q1. We will launch the best social trading platform, and of course, we want to get and onboard the best traders. Kasi if may best traders with IronFX, ang gagawin na lang ng mga investor na walang oras pero may pera, edi mag-copy trade doon. At total, may spread din naman na pumapasok kasi nakakapag-execute sila ng trade. So happy si IronFX, happy si client, happy tayong lahat, right? So long-term partnership. So as much as we can, we don't want clients to actually losing their money. I hope you're one with us. We don't want people lose their money. We know this is risky opportunity, but at the end of the day, our hearts and minds are with clients really earning, withdrawing their earnings and the like. Kasi that's the end goal. Long-term partnership, long-term trading para continuous yung income for both the client, us, and of course, the broker like IronFX. Speaking of risk management, let me see. Let me check my time. It's 8:30. Okay lang ba mag-exceed ako? 10 minutes? Paalam muna ako sa inyo. Exceed ako 10 minutes. Okay lang? Kung may sasagot na okay lang, then I would proceed. I'll wait for an answer. Okay lang ba? thumbs up. Oh, there are people who are sending thumbs up. Yeah. And okay. More people sending thumbs up. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope you can still join me in for the last 10, worst 15 minutes. Worst na yun, 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. So, let me just share with you. Speaking of risk management. Kasi ganito yun, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're learning. Thank you for doing the thumbs up. That means you're interested to learn more. Let me just share with you one concept in risk management. And this is I call the capital preservation through volume. Alam nyo ba sa trading, merong volume na kailangan aware ka as newbie. Kasi nung newbie ako, hindi ako aware dito. Ang alam ko lang nung newbie ako, malaki daw kitaan dito. Yun lang naman alam ko daw eh, malaki daw kitaan. Na-misled ata ako, ano. Pero ngayon, hindi yung malaking kitaan na pag-uusapan natin. It's more of managing the risk kasi we want you to be long-term partners, no? So one of the risk management principles that I would wish you to learn and understand as newbies or even sa tenured, kasi minsan may mga tenured dito nag-exceed pa rin sa volume exposures nila. Sa volume, pag sinabing volume, ito yung, balikan ko lang yung slide ko kanina ha. Pag nag-execute kayo ng trade, kita nyo to, ito kasi yung order form eh. Ang tawag dito ay order form sa MT4. Pag nag-order form kayo, may kita kayong volume. Maglalagay kayo ng number. Kung hindi kayo aware sa volume, baka makapag-expose kayo ng malaki na pwedeng ma-wipe out ang account ninyo or madoble ang account ninyo. Swerte niyo pag nadoble. May kilala ako na doble yung pera niya dahil hindi siya aware yung volume niya, malaki pala na expose niya. So, pero malas nun kapag hindi maganda at favorable yung trade sa kanya. So yung volume has something to do with your capital preservation. Ang tawag ko dito ay lot size. Yung volume, ang tawag ay lot size. Meron tatlong type of lot sizes. May standard lot, may mini lot, at saka micro lot. Okay? Ito, hindi ko to mapapaliwanag ng 10 to 15 minutes, ano? Pero gusto ko lang hapyawan. Para next time, meron tayong pag-usapan at pwede kayong umattend ulit sa next week na webinar natin kung gusto niyo at maintindihan. May oras tayo sigurong mag-explain pa nito. So for standard lot, starts with one lot. For mini lot, starts, nagsisimula sa 0.10 na size hanggang 0.99. Sa micro lot, nagsisimula sa 0.01 hanggang 0.09. So pag 0.19, mini lot, ayan. So in short, shortcut ko na lang, ang micro lot, kung conservative trader ka, gumamit ka ng micro lot. Kung medium lang yung tolerance mo sa risk, mag-mini lot ka. Pero kung aggressive ka, standard lot ka. Pero may mga aggressive akong kilala hanggang mini lot lang din sila. Kasi nag-a-adjust sila sa mini lot like 0.5 lang, 0.8, ganun lang. Hindi sila nag-i-standard lot. Kasi standard lot is too risky. Bakit? Kasi ang units ng standard is 100,000 units ang tawag dyan, ang kanyang exposure. Sa mini lot naman, it's $10,000 tapos 1,000 naman, 1,000 units, not dollars. 1,000 units ang exposure naman sa micro lot. So, later on, pag-usapan natin yung units na yan. Pero to simplify that unit, may katumbas siyang presyo. So, yung one lot mo ay may katumbas na presyo, which is $10 per pip. Now, ano yung per pip, Matt? Yung pip ay ito yung isang galaw ng presyo sa merkado. Ito, explain ko lang siguro a little bit about PIP. Tingnan ko kung makakapagsulat ako rito, ha? Meron bang ano rito, whiteboard? Tagal ko na hindi gumamit ng Zoom, no? Sige, ito tayo. Pen. Okay. Kita niyo yung pen ko? Sige. Price level, example, para makita natin paano yung PIP gumalaw. Price level na pinasok mo, example lang naman to ay 1.12025. Yung 1.2025 na yan, isulat ko rito. Dito na lang. Kapag itong 5, gumalaw yan, 1 pip ang tawag dyan. Kapag yung 5 naging 6, 1 pip yon. Kapag yung 5 naging 7, so 5, 6, 7, 2 pips yon. So once yan, no? Etong 2 naman dito, pag ito gumalaw, ay nag-change yan, tens yan. Di ba? Parang sa elementary, may ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Di ba? Ganun yun. Ganun yung principle dito. So, kapag yung 2 rito gumalaw, naging 3.5, 1.2035. 1.2035. Dahil tens yan, ilang pips yun? 10 pips. So, naiintindihan nyo na how pips work? Yung pips dito. So, ang dito sa side naman 100, so pag yun naging 1.2 from this price, no? 1.2025 naging 1.2125, 100 pips yun. So going back dito sa principle ng capital preservation, sa standard lot, ang 1, ang katumbas niya ay $10 per pip. So kapag 2 pips yan, gumalaw ng 2 pips, that's $20. Kapag gumalaw ng 100 pips or points or pips parehas lang, ay magkano yon? $1,000. So in this example, 100 pips yung ginalaw niya at naka-standard siya, standard account, yung kanyang potential profit pag favorable sa kanya ay $1,000 kasi 100 pips yung ginalaw times 1 ay times $10, which is 1 lot lang in-expose niya, ay 1,000 na yung potential profit niya. On the contrary naman, ang negative side nito, yung potential loss mo din pag hindi favorable dahil sa exposure mo sa volume. Nag 1 lot ka, tapos hindi favorable yung trade mo. Question, 100 pips yung ginalaw. Can you shoulder 1,000, negative 1,000 na losses? If you can, so be it. If you cannot, then stay away from exposing standard lot. Okay? It's as simple as that. So, same thing with mini lot. 0.01, $1 yan. Again, pag iniba nyo yung exposure, mag-iiba rin yung price per pip. Pag 0.2 yan, $2 yan. Sa micro lot, 0.01, 10 cents yan. Pag naging 0.9 yan, ibig sabihin 90 cents yan. Alright? So I don't have much time to actually go through the ins and outs, but I would want you to know that there's risk involved here. If you want to earn more and lose more, standard lot yan. If you want to earn less and risk less, yung konti lang din yung losses, then mag-micro lot ka. Diba? Kung so-so lang, sakto lang, kaya medyo malaki, medyo maliit, edi mag-mini lot exposure ka. Okay? So that's how you manage the risk involved. So wag masyadong kahit $10,000 yung kapital mo na ipapasok or may kilala ko $100,000 yung kapital niya, no? 5 million pesos. Pero alam mo, never siya nag-standard lot. Nagmi-mini lot lang siya at saka micro lot. Very, very conservative. And that's, I think, a good attitude in trading. So you can actually do the same, no? I would really suggest if you have a very good capital that you can you can put into, yes, malaking capital mo pero yung risk exposure mo, yung volume na expose mo ay dito lang sa conservative, di ba? Pasundot-sundot ka lang ng $2, $3, $5. Okay lang din. Pero kung gustong medyo malaki, then maybe mag-mini lot exposure ka. Right? Especially pag sigurado ka na sa ginagawa mo. Clear? Alrighty. So kung clear yan, then let's proceed. Okay. Ayan. Proceed tayo sa next slide. Now, why do traders for my last 5 minutes? 5 minutes na ba? Last? Yeah, for my last 5 minutes. Para 8:45 tapos na tayo. Why do traders lose their money? There are many reasons why. And I tell you, one of which is greed. I've seen this many times. If you're greedy, you most likely lose money a lot. I'll give you an example. Meron ako nakita, ito actual na clients to ha. May client ako in the past, invested $7,000 in the morning, traded the money night time, so nag-deposit ng umaga, nag-trade ng US market, so gabi sa atin yung US market. Kasi ang German market or London market sa atin ay 3 p.m. Ang US market ay usually nagsisimula ng mga 8, gumagalaw na yun, 8 p.m. sa atin, minsan 7, 8 p.m. depende sa oras nila, no? Kasi nag-iiba yung time dun eh. So 8, 9, or generally 9 or 8 p.m. no sa atin. So nag-trade siya ng gabi, yung $7,000 niya ay naging $21,000 by 3 a.m. Diba? Sobrang laki. Pero alam niyo ba, because of greed, nag-trade siya. So magkano sa tingin niyo nangyari sa $21,000 niya? From $21,000, kung ako yun, winidraw ko na yun, o winidraw ko na capital, di ba? Secure the capital. Sabi nga ni Warren Buffett, secret in investment is what? There are 3 rules on investment. First rule, protect the capital. Second rule, protect the capital. Third rule, remember rule 1 and 2, protect the capital. So kung ganon, if I were that trader, I should have protected my capital. But this trader did not. What happened? Because of greed, nangati ulit yung kamay niya, nag-trade by 3 a.m. in the morning. By the following day, before mag 24 hours yung pera niya, na 7,000 naging 21,000, nag-trade ulit dahil sa kinate, ay naging $3,000 na lang. So, lesson learned, right? Kapag mga ganong senaryo, protect the capital, wag nang maging greedy. Stay away from the market. Rest. Enjoy. Buy an ice cream for you. Celebrate. Diba? So, ganun na lang gawin. Wag nang mga na mag-trade ulit. At dahil sa nangyari dito, nag-trade ulit, lugi pa siya ng $4,000 from his capital. So, nahirapan ulit siya. So, bumabawi. Yung mindset niya ay bumabawi. Sa kakabawi niya sa market, nasunog lahat yung pera niya. So, the lesson here is that huwag kayong pumasok sa market na may ganong mindset din. Lesson number 2, huwag kayong pumasok sa market na mayroong mindset of revenge. Okay? So, again, this greed and lack of knowledge are the 2 major reasons why traders lose their money. And the good thing with you, sa lack of knowledge, medyo hindi na kayo nagkukulang dyan. The fact na nag-stay kayo sa akin ng 1 hour and 15 minutes, then that's already, something you need to congratulate yourselves. Greed, hindi ko alam yan kasi attitude yan. So kung kailangan mong kausapin sarili mo sa greed, i-remind mo ang sarili mo, maglagay ng post-it kapag nagtitrade sa monitor mo, gawin mo yon kung anong makakatulong sa'yo para lang lumago yung pera mo. So there are many more reasons that you can think of. I will leave it up to you. Pero sana i-avoid nyo yung mga bagay that can actually bring you to losing your money here. Does that make sense? So with that, I would like to leave this with you, ladies and gentlemen. Wala namang questions, walang Q&A, walang mga nag-chat ng mga tanong. Kung meron kayo, send it to your account managers or to the people that have invited you here. I would like to end this by saying, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great, by Zig Ziglar. Excuse me. So it's very simple and clear. In trading, the same principle applies in trading. I would say, no? Hindi mo kailangan maging magaling muna bago magsimula. Kasi lahat ng trader na kilala kong long term na magagaling na ngayon, lahat yun ay dumaan sa pagsubok din sa trading. Napuyat, nalugi, napagalitan, nasaktan, emotionally drained, nagpahinga, bumalik ulit, nag-trade. Lahat ng mga bagay na ito kailangan pagdaanan. And I would say, kung kaya mo namang iwasan by copy trading people who have gone through these challenges, then so be it. That is your advantage, right? Through copy trading. But if you wish to do it yourselves, then this I would want to remind you. You have to start for you to be able to experience that greatness promise for those who take actions. All right? So, since wala na kayong mga tanong, I would want to to end this by saying to everyone, maraming salamat po and thank you for staying with me, and I hope that we get to service you very well with here in IronFX. So maraming salamat po sa lahat, and I hope you will learn something from me, and looking forward to seeing you and learning from you as well, and meeting you again soon. You're always invited. Every Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. we'll have our webinar for newbies, and every Thursdays platform navigation plus risk management. And by the way, Mistake here do conduct as well a regular webinar, different topics which you can attend. These topics are just more or less mga 45 minutes lang siya, or less than an hour, yung mga topics ni Mistake. So you can also talk to your trader, kung sino man nag-invite sa inyo rito, or your account managers. They also have talents and information that can share with you guys. So with me, my name is Anthony Slava. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And maraming salamat kay IronFX for sponsoring this event. Adios. Have a great night. Bye-bye.